And we're back. Welcome back, everyone, to another exciting video from the channel. And happy Thanksgiving, everyone. So today is Black Friday, the day after Thanksgiving. So hopefully everyone got their gobble on. And now it's back to business, all right? So we're going to do our own shopping here today. For today, we're going to be ripping open, finally, premium stock 23-24 blaster boxes. All right, we have two of them here. They each went for $35. So we have two boxes. That's $70 in value. And we picked this up from Target. Unfortunately, we're unable to get it in person, but we were able to get it online. So it took a few days for it to finally arrive. But before we get into that, as you know, it is the end of the month. This will be the last video that we'll be having in the month of November, in anticipation for our November giveaway. So these are the prizes that we already mentioned here. This one's been around a while, the Revolution. We got a nice few hits from there, as well as the Mosaic NBA trading cards. You can pull a Wemby from there. And we had a fun rip of the Allen and Ginter. So this is your chance as well to rip this open. So hopefully you'll be able to find something interesting. We were able to actually pull a Paul Skeens, and we're going to add one more on this final video. We're going to add one more, and that is this Topps Now card from the Olympics of Curry, James, and Durant. Remember, we went for big game hunting for the triple auto 1/1, which would have been $1 million card, they say. It still is yet to surface, but here is a nice little card of that as well that we're going to be giving away. So you guys know what to do. If you have not already done so, subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment on the video, and share it with others. Now remember, if you haven't already done so, you can go back to the other videos released this month and do the same. And then that'll allow you to have multiple entries. So good luck to everyone. The plan is the next video that will be released, which will be during the first week of December, we'll once again announce our giveaway winners, as well as prep you up for a nice December giveaway that we'll be setting up for as well. All right, but before we let's get right into it, I should say. We got our two boxes. Let's go. So as you know, if you look back on some old videos, we were able to open up the premium stock. I don't know if they called it the value box or whatever. We had to pay more than its retail price that was on the Walmart website because of the fact that it sold out. And we were not disappointed. We got hit after hit, number card after number card. I even got some of them graded during the last PSA video grading submission that I did. So hopefully we'll have that same luck. Hopefully we'll hit an exclusive Wemby card here. We've sort of gone on a dry spell for Victor Wembanyama, so hopefully that changes on this Black Friday. Here we go. So let's go ahead and get going. I'm not going to get right into it. You can get autos from here. You can get the inserts. Let's go get right to it. Let's get to ripping. All right, here we go. So we only have here 5 cards per pack. We have 6 packs, so 30 cards total. Pack number 1. Okay, so let's see. We've been waiting for this to come out because the other ones were such good hits, and now finally the blaster boxes are here. We have a Keontae George. I believe that video I think I pulled a Keontae George out of 25. So this is sort of like a base Keontae. We have Trey Murphy III. We have a nice little, you can see, parallel of CJ McCollum. And the Jokic. And Jacob Poeltl, okay? So you can see these are nice shiny cards. They're not like the flimsy hoops cards that you would see that I guess are going to be coming out first. They'll be the first products for the 24-25 season. So these are very nice in comparison. Okay, so we have Amen Thompson. So you can see it's still their rookie card. We have a Noah Clowney. We have a Derek Whitehead on this nice little prism. And we have a sheesh of KD Kevin Durant. And finally, a Precious Achua card. All right. So here we go. If you've already ripped this open, tell me what you think. Is this something that is worth the buy? All right. $35 is pretty steep for a Hoops product, but like I said, it is a better quality card because it's premium stock. Kelly Olynyk, Jordan Miller. Ooh, sound the alarm, friends. He's back. An anti of one Victor Wembanyama. There you go. So we got it here on a blaster box. Our first blaster box. Let's go. Finally, Black Friday's looking good thus far. I'm looking for some thing to actually sleeve this. I already sleeved it up. See if we can get a protector there. Victor Wembanyama anti. Let's see here. Get that going. All right, so Mr. Victor, front and center, right there. Nice card right there to start it off. All right, and we have, I'm not even going to pronounce this guy's name. This is the first time I've seen his card out, and he's a rookie. And we've got Grayson Allen. All right, Victor, I think, made the box right there. I'm not sure what his comps are on that card, but he could have made both boxes right there. All right, so finally, maybe we're going to get a nice run of Victors moving forward here, okay? All right, here we go. Porzingis, who came back off of the injured list. LaMelo Ball, who's been balling out. We have Joel Embiid, who's not been. And sheesh, another sheesh of LeBron James. All right, and Kobe Buffkin. Pretty good box thus far, right? Definitely good quality cards. Now, I'm not, like I said, I don't really plan on running out, maybe just to check it out, but purchasing a lot of the upcoming 24-25 version of it. The draft class is pedestrian at best. Here's Damian Lillard, Terrence Mann. Ooh, there's a nice little card there. Jalen Wilson and bam, Jordan Hawkins, City Edition. I've never seen this card before. And Kevin Looney. All right, so last pack of this first box. All right, hopefully you're enjoying your day, your Black Friday. The deals galore. Here we go. We have a nice little card shining, ready to come out there. That's Mark Williams, Kobe White, and we have a John Collins. All right. And the final two are Peyton Pritchard on this holo there, and Duncan Robinson. So that's box number one. And there it is. That's who we pulled. The anti of one, Victor Wembanyama. All right, box number two. Hopefully something else good is lurking. Let's get to it. Box number two, pack number one. All right, here we go. We get Maxwell Lewis and Gordon Hayward, who's now retired. We have Malcolm Brogdon. And on this little wavy, shiny parallel, we get Jet Howard, leads us a rookie. And we get Jalen Pickett, another rookie. All right, on to the next one. Because we got to get you guys back out there shopping for the deals. All right. Let me know if you found any deals for sports cards, okay? I doubt it unless you're buying them from a local card shop. But I don't think there's really anything, on Panini's website. I saw some products on Topps, but, Here we go. Lauri Markkanen. Grady Dick, who's been balling out. And there we go. Nice little Brandon Miller wave card right here. We will sleeve that up. Let's do that. All right, Brandon Miller, who's doing well again in year two. Let's go. So we got the top 2 picks here. Another, let's get greedy. Let's get another Victor if we can. All right. And we have Tim Hardaway Jr. and Dort. Okay. All right, here we go. 4 more packs. Pretty good thus far. You know what we haven't seen? We haven't seen any numbered cards. Usually, like I said, on that value box they had there, I guess that's their version, the closest they had to hobby. There were hit after hit of numbered cards, so we haven't seen one thus far. But then again, I haven't flipped them over. Maybe there are some in our mix here. All right, Jabari Smith, Gary Harris. We have Al Horford. We have a City edition of Trae Young. And we have a Keldon Johnson. All right. There you go. On to the next one. So they're also, mega boxes are also out, which I also have, which I'll also be making a video in the month of December. So look out for that. Franz Wagner, Jalen Brunson, Malachi Branham, and we're going to have a nice little parallel of the Jokic, the Joker, hoopla of Jokic. All right, nice little card there. And a Bilal Coulibaly, who's also been balling out. All right, 2 more packs on this Black Friday edition of our rips. Here's Gigi Jackson, who hasn't played this year yet. Amari Bailey. We have DeAnthony Melton, and it looks like it's going to be a sheesh of a Soar Thompson. And we have Aaron Gordon. All right, so last pack. Here we go. Fun rip thus far. It's always fun when you pull a Victor Wembanyama. All right, so here we go. We have Joker. We have Jaden Hardy. Kobe Brown. Last 2, we have City edition of James Harden. And finally, Jalen Clark. So there you have it. We had nice little sheesh cards here. We had nice little parallels, little waves, but these are probably our 2 best ones. The number 1 and the number 2 pick right there. Victor Wembanyama and Brandon Miller. So tell me what you think, guys. Remember, get those likes, comments, and shares in, because the next video we will announce our November giveaway winners. Until next time, once again, happy Thanksgiving.